In the next 30 minutes, you will go from zero to building your first HTML web page. No experience required. I'm Kumar, and this is Late Night Coder. Let's jump straight into HTML fundamentals.
I hope every one of you have VS Code or any other code editor like Sublime, Text, Note. If you don't have it, I would recommend you to just go to search on Google. Will be the website. Hit on download. If you have Windows, hit on Windows. If you have Mac, click on Mac. As I have Windows, I will click on Window, and download has started. So it's downloading. Once the download is complete, you have to run the setup, you have to install it, and once it is installed, it will look something like that here. So once you have it installed, you have to attach a folder. Let's go check our download. So our download is completed. Double click on the download. Let's install it. I accept the agreement. Go through to the end and read this part. You gotta accept the agreement. Hit on next. You want to create a desktop icon. If you're a beginner, just hit on the create desktop icon, so it will create an icon on your desktop, and then hit install. Once it is installed, you will find an icon on your desktop to just click on it and open it. Your VS Code will be empty. You have to just go ahead, create one folder. I don't need to install it as I already have it. So exit setup. I already have a folder called HTML complete. We will add our HTML folder to our project. So here I am, HTML complete. It's an empty folder. We will select the HTML folder, select the folder. So I have a picture just to explain you what is HTML, what is CSS, and what is JavaScript. So HTML is the skeleton, CSS is the style, how we style this thing, so how it looks to the viewer, and JavaScript is the functionality or interactivity of our app and websites. So let's go ahead. First, we create one file called index.html.
We need to answer some fundamental questions regarding HTML. So, what's HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. How are we going to use it? HTML tags start with an opening tag, opening tag. It ends with a closing tag. So the first is opening tag, the second we have is closing tag, and we write content in between this tag. There are some self-closing tags. They do not need extra closing tag. For example, input tag doesn't need a closing tag. We can add here text, and another self-closing tag would be image, and we close the tag. We have to pass the source of image. There are a couple of more tags like BR, break tag, HR. HR tag creates a horizontal line. Let's go ahead.
I will open the browser in the side so it's easy to follow. And we put it here. So now we have divided our screen half into browser and half to HTML. So before we go ahead to typography, I would like to tell you how we have to launch this app so we could see the changes. You have to go to this icon, says extensions. Click on extensions and you have to type here live server. So you will see the live server here. I have it installed already. You have to just go ahead and install it. Once you have installed your live server, here, click to run live server. When you click on this one, it will launch your HTML page. Let's go ahead and try this one. So we are going to learn typography. There are 6 headings. H1, heading 1, says heading 2, and we have H3, heading 3, we have H4, H4, it says heading 4, and then we have H5, then we have H6, heading 6. Okay, now go hit the live server. Once you hit the live server, it will open up here. You have written your first lines of codes. Heading 1 gets the more priority. It's bigger, it's bolder. Heading 2 is lesser than heading 1, and then heading 3 is lesser than heading 2. H1 is only used once in the whole web page. H2 could be the subheading. So here is another example that's called P, and this is paragraph. So paragraph text is any kind of text that you would like to display in your app or in your website. So I just have to write in between this tag and save it, and then refresh our website. Here you go. You have your text written to your website. How we could give some features to these text? You have B tag for bold text. Bold text. And when you save this one, it will show bold. So you could have any kind of text and make it look bold. We have an italic tag. It will make your text italic. Let's see the effect of italic tag in our website. Here you go. Now you know how to create text bold and italic. Let's learn how you could create a line between these two items. So if I remove BR tag, so let's create HR tag. We save the code, look at the browser, and refresh it. So you have a line separating bold text and italic text. Now we will learn about links and images. So if you want to write some comments in your HTML tag, but you don't want your browser to render your written text, you have to press Control and the / and it will comment out your text. You can write a comment for your use. Let's learn about links. So when you go to Visual Studio Code, you see these docs, updates, blocks. These are all links. So when you click on them, you will visit another page. Let's make it big. So when you click on any one of these, it will change the URL or it will take you to some another page. Let me show you. Blog. So you see the URL changed. When you click on extensions, it took you to totally different link. When you click on frequently asked questions, it took you to another page. Let's create a link. We have a tag. A tag creates links. So you type here anything. Hi, this is a link. A tag requires you to pass on one link where it's going to direct to the user. We have href, and you add the code here, the link from that we copied from here. We paste it here. We will check in our website. This is old, and we will refresh the website and we will see the magic. Here is the link. So when you click on this link, it should take us to this website. Click on it. So when we clicked here, it took us to this website. Let's go back, reverse back here, copy google.com and replace the link to google.com. And when you click on and save it, I'm Google link. Save it, refresh your website, and you will see, hi, I'm a Google link. When you click on Google link, it should take you to Google. Here you go. In the future, when we will be working on web apps or a normal website, we would be creating multiple pages, and this A tag would be used to route our website to different pages. On the Microsoft, you see all these images, and they look really beautiful, and you would like to add image to your web app or your website. So let's go see how image could be rendered on your website. For image, we have to create the greater sign img, close the tag. We have to write src. Src is the source of your image. So source is our photo that we would like to display. As you can see, I would like to show this picture here, this image, which is on the same level as HTML. So you have to just hit a dot / and it will show you the file that's on the same level. If your HTML is on a different level than your image, then you have to check where it is. You could add double dot / and check where it is. So as if now I have my image on the same level, so one dot / let's add the image, save, refresh the page. Here you go, guys. Now you have your image added. Let's remove these things, and we need lists. So there are two kinds of lists. Let's go ahead and see what unordered and ordered list look like. Unordered list, it says ul, as you can guess, unordered list. We close the tag. The ul is the first beginning tag, and this one is the closing tag, and we have to write our code between these two tags. We have list items, so we have to add list hello devs 1, and if I just copy this one and paste here, copy and paste here, copy and paste here, so we have 1 2 3 4. Save it, and if we will go to our website, it will have unordered list. Let's go check it on website. Hello devs. So ordered list is same as you could guess, ol, close the tag, and the ending tag we have, and then we have to create the list list hello world, create another list hello world 2. We copy this one, we paste, we make it 3, and now we will save it. Let's go and refresh this website. Here you have unordered list at the top and ordered list at the bottom. As you see, unordered list have no orders, no numbers, but the ordered list comes with numbers. You don't type the numbers 1 2 3 4, you just make the list. Let's create the table. and close the tag. tr means table rows, close the tag, and now we need table head, which will be going at the top. So th table head data1, copy this, paste here multiple times. We will paste it 4 times, and let's see d1, d2, d3, d4 creates the top row. Create the table row again. tr, close the tag. Instead of th, table data, call td, close the tag. Okay, table data. With this table data, we will copy it and paste it 4 times. And instead of upper head one, I should make it head. So keep the difference visible. So head 1, head 2, head 3, head 4, data 1, data 2, data 3, data 4. We will save this page. Let's remove the space. We refresh this page. You have created your first table. Create this table row and table data multiple times. You will create multiple entries. Save it, refresh the page. Inputs and forms. Input tags have multiple uses and they work totally different and out of the box. Let's create one input tag. Input. Let's go right here, like type. Type would be text, and we save. Go ahead to our website and reload the website. Here you have input tag where you could write, or maybe in the future if you are going to have some subscribers and you would like them to write some emails on your website or web app, you would be using input tag. So let's copy this input tag and create another input tag, and this type would be password. Type is password. Save it and refresh the page. Now you have two different inputs. One is for text, one is for password. Let's see the difference. So here I'm going to type some numbers because it's going to accept text, so it could be letters or numbers. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and if I type the same here in the input with the password type here, it would be 1 2 3 4 5 6. You cannot see the numbers because it's a password type. It hides anything that you type inside. So in the same way, you could explore uh, different types of input. Like you can also do range and create another input, make it range, refresh the page. Here you see the range. Explore one more kind of input tag, that could be email. Email input tag. So this tag will always accept just email. Let's add br tag here. Br, copy this one, refresh it. Here we go. Let's add one more break. So give some good space between two tags. Refresh the website. So our first input is for text. So you can type the text. Dev John Doe. So you type John Doe and you can type here the password. In this email section, email input, you could type john@gmail.com. Let's go learn how to make a form. So our user could enter their email address and password and hit enter to enter the web app or website. We don't need range. We don't need BR, we don't need text, we just need email, and we need password. So I need to change the order. So we'll put password under the email. Let's save it and see the effect. Refresh our page. We have to enclose input email and input type password in a form tag. Form, close the tag. So this one ending tag is added by VS Code. Remove the space, and here we have a form. Let's go and save it. You don't see any change in the structure even if you edit the inputs between the forms. It's just for the browser to understand. It doesn't make any difference in the structure. It doesn't make any difference look wise. So let's go ahead and add a button here with a button tag. Close the button. Let's write login and save the page. Refresh our web page. Here you go. You can type the email here, johndoe@gmail.com, and you can add the password 123, any XYZ password, and you hit on login. What's the difference when you add forms here? The difference it makes that if I try to submit my form now, it will try to submit the form. We do not have any backend. We are not handling the data from the form, and we would be adding CSS in JavaScript to form in our next videos. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next CSS and JavaScript video. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit beautiful. In style, you can add color, white. You can add the background, tomato. We will save it. Refresh our web page. And that's how you could easily style your HTML component by adding inline CSS. Adding inline styles may not be good for the other projects. As it is a small project, we can add an inline CSS, but when the app or website grows big, it's always better to separate the CSS from HTML. Guys, let's go ahead. The container we are going to learn first would be div. Let's go. Write it down. Div container, close the tag, write the paragraph tag, paragraph, and we write here lorem 30. Hit enter, and if we refresh our page, we will see the paragraph here. But div is not visible because div is just a container tag. So div contains different kind of elements, so you could style them. Add here one h1 tag. Welcome to HTML tutorial. We have a paragraph, and we have to add one image here. So start the tag, img, close it, and then we go here. We will add src, the source of image, dot slash, select the image. Now we will save the page. We will refresh our website and we will see the difference. So now you have your welcome to HTML tutorial, a small descriptive text, and then you have an image here. In the next video, we would be learning how to style them and make them look beautiful. In real world, you're not going to create codes in this way. Just go to HTML and create this thing. Now we need some basic boilerplate. So if your website is opened in any browser, all the browser will interpret your website in a same way. So we need to give browsers some specific instructions that what our document is, what our page is about, what's the language, and all the basic information that you want browser to understand and show it to the user. So at first we have HTML in index.html. In order to make a real world HTML page, first we need a basic boilerplate. Press shift button and check on the top numbers. You will find exclamation mark. So press the shift button, press the exclamation mark here. You see it gives us two options. So click the first one, and this is the boilerplate. So what this boilerplate exactly is. First tag is doc type HTML tag. So doc type declaration is an instruction to the web browser about HTML page. This ensures that the web page is parsed the same way by different web browsers. Then we see the second tag is HTML, and it has lang en. It means this is an attribute specifies the language of the element's content. Then third is head. The HTML This head element contains machine-readable information, metadata about the document, like its title, scripts, and style sheets. And the next one comes meta charset UTF-8. Charset UTF-8 is a character encoding standard used for electronic communication, gives the info to a browser so all the browsers parse the website in same way. And then comes meta, name, viewport, content, width, device width. So it just defines the width of the page that follows the width of the screen. The initial scale of the screen is 1.0. Next we have the title tag. It gives the name of this page. So we can name it test page. Let's save it. Let's refresh it. And now you can see the website says here test page. And that's why setting the name is important. Now we have understood what the head is, and then we have the body tag. This body tag is used to create the content inside that would be visible to the viewer. Let's go and create here one h1 tag. So we say welcome to HTML tutorial. We will save it. Oh, let's give some separation HR, and let's give some paragraph, and then let's copy some paragraph from. So we will get some dummy text from here. We paste the content here, go back to our website, and then we will add one image, img. Close the tag, go inside the img tag, and we will add src, source image, source equal sign double quote a dot forward slash HTML. Reduce this one, reduce the space. We will save this one. And this website would be parsed by any browser in a same manner as it did on Chrome, because I'm doing it on Chrome. If you try this thing on Safari, it will behave the same. And it's all thanks to the head information and the doc type, and it will be parsed by every website in the same way.
If this video added any value to you, please consider giving a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, and share it to friends. Thank you so much, and we'll see you